Hey y'all, this is Cheryl and thanks for joining me for another digital scrapbooking process video. I'm using a bundle called Farewell Summer by Kristin Cronin-Barrow. You can find that at Sweet Shop Designs. And I'm combining that with some photos from the end of July as we were preparing for going back to school. So we were in the final days of summer and what you see me doing here is I've got the 4 photos that I took as I was sitting down. My husband and son were looking for shoes. So I'm just deleting the distracting lights that were above them. Pulling that down, and then I took 2 selfies while I was sitting there, and I'm gonna put those over in the bottom right corner. And I'm starting off because this is, exactly where I want to go with this layout. The final days of summer word art, and then I try to decide which journal filler card I want to use, like as a title. So I did crop that, and I just didn't like it. There, just wasn't fitting. But I did like this other one that says, and just like that, summer fell into fall. So I end up tucking that underneath and to the left of my selfies. And then I am going to add a few elements before I start doing my background papers. So I add the text paper, which is like a old newspaper, and then I build up with that because I want to start adding some color in, and I add in a little bit of that tan neutral, brown neutral, because I have that journal card on the bottom, and I want to bring some more of that color up to the top. I do reduce the size of it a little bit. It's a little wide, so towards the end I do make that smaller. So the story here is we had gone to church, and afterwards we went to a local department store, Kohl's, just to see what we could find for school, and we ended up getting everything that we needed. He needed a few new shirts, a few new pairs of shorts. We're waiting to get long pants until, a little further on because he's still growing so quickly. He's 11. And, but we did find one pair of Levi's that were a little big. So we went ahead and got those because they were like on clearance for less than $5. We couldn't believe it. So I had already, if you've been a subscriber to my channel and watched my videos before, I struggle with chronic back pain. So we had already been, walking around at church, and then I'd come here. So I was constantly seeking for some place to sit down. So I had found this place in the shoe department. Then they came over and we, found him a pair of shoes. But so that's my view as I'm sitting there looking to the right down all the, shoe boxes. And he did find a pair of Nikes that would work well just for school and for, he has physical education this year, so they work well for that too. So I've added, some more dimensional elements, the ribbon, the banner, and now I'm starting to add some flowers and kind of layer them under the photos. And that's just really to, I love Kristin's kits, and she always has the most beautiful flowers. And they're one of my favorite elements anyway. You know that from if you've seen my templates, I love to create my templates using flowers as placeholders. So no surprise that, it'd be a favorite element of mine, along with the word strips and paint. Got to have some paint. So I'm just continuing just one after another, either to duplicate the flowers or to add new ones on. And of course, my shortcut for that is using the Alt key when you're on a PC, and while you're clicking and dragging, that will duplicate the item for you. So it's an easy way not to have to just keep dragging it in over and over again. You can just pull it across your canvas. So now I'm adding some greenery. And this awesome little flag. So I did have to move the flower down a little bit. And then either right at the end or off camera, I do add a black floral paper to pull in the black that's in the photos from, oh, here it is, Daniel's shirt and my shirt. And that's it. Here's the completed layout with journaling and custom shadowing. I hope you enjoyed watching and that it's inspired you to create something this weekend yourself. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.